I took blows to my face and my body. All those deaths, the long parades to the graveyard. Father, Mother Margaret, that dreadful way, so big with it they couldn't be put in a coffin, but had to be burnt like rubbish. You came just in time for the funeral, Stella. Funerals are pretty compared to the deaths. Funerals are quiet. Deaths, not always. Sometimes their breathing is hoarse and sometimes it rattles. Sometimes they even cry out, so you hold me. Even the old sometimes scream, hold me, as if you're able to stop them. But funerals are quiet. With pretty flowers and oh, what gorgeous boxes they pack them away in. You'd never know there was a struggle for breath or bleeding unless you were there, by their bed, when they cried, don't let me go. The Grim Reaper set up his tent outside our doorstep, Stella. Vale Reef was its headquarters. So now you sit there and stare at me like I let it go. I let the place go. No, honey, that's how it slipped through my fingers. And where were you? I'll tell you where you were. In bed with your polar. He acts like an animal, Stella. He has animal traits. Moves like one, talks like one, eats like one. There's something about him that's not quite at the stage of humanity yet. Yes, something ape-like about him, like from the pictures I've seen, anthropological studies. 1,000 years have passed right by him, and there he is, Stanley, survivor of the Stone Age, bearing the raw meat home to his wife, you. You're pathetic, Stella. Here, waiting for him. Maybe he'll strike you, maybe he'll grunt and kiss you. That is if kisses have even been discovered yet. I mean, we're a long way off from being created in God's image, but there have been some progress since then. Such thing as music and poetry. But I guess you're just blinded by love.
Young boy takes his own life.
I too had an experience. When I was 16, I had made a discovery. He was a boy, just a boy, and love was all at once and much, much, much too completely. But I was unlucky, deluded. There was something about this boy, a nervousness, softness and tenderness, though he did not look the least bit feminine. He needed help. But I didn't know that. I didn't know until way after our wedding that he needed help that I could not offer him, that he would refuse to tell me what. But I found out in one of the worst possible ways. I had entered a room which I thought was empty. It wasn't empty, but instead had two people in it. After that, all three of us had left to go to the Moon Lake Casino, laughing all the way, very drunk. We even danced with our Suviana. But when we were on the dance floor, the boy I had married had broke away from me and ran out. He left me there dancing by myself. I was confused, I didn't know why. A short while later, a shot. We all ran out, everyone ran out to go see. And tried to get close, tried to see what was happening, but someone caught my arm. See what? Voices all around me in the crowd. Alan, the grey boy. He had stuck a revolver down his throat and pulled the trigger so that the back of of his head had blown away. It was because when we were on the dance floor, I had said, "You disgust me. I know, and you disgust me." Since then I have felt no peace. And there has been no light brighter than this candle in the kitchen here with you.